Hello, everyone. My name is Dr Dalia Tsimpida. I'm passionate about research that makes a difference to the lives of people with hearing difficulties. Over the past decade, my research has focused on the social epidemiology and public health aspects of hearing loss, with a particular emphasis on hearing health inequalities in older adults. My ultimate goal is to bridge the gap between cutting-edge research and meaningful impact. Therefore, I'm super excited to present some examples to you today of how I engage the public and several stakeholders with my research. The main topics of my presentation will be the new National Study of Hearing in England, a piece of research I'm really proud of, and several examples of dissemination, such as print and online media outlets, presentation of my work at academic conferences, a virtual art gallery, an event to engage researchers, and an animated short film to engage with the public. Also, I will give examples of sharing evidence with policymakers and examples of my social media activity. In 2022, we published the new National Study of Hearing in England, updating hearing loss prevalence estimates in older adults after 40 years. We found that 1 in 3 men and 1 in 5 women over 50s in England might have disabling hearing loss. The study indicated that nearly 200,000 more people aged 50 years old and older in England might have hearing loss compared to current NHS data. And these findings have important implications for health policy and service planning in England. It was the first study to use objective data from a nationally representative sample, revealing stark inequalities in hearing health. I used spatial statistics and algorithms, such as the GetSG algorithm, and the study revealed a previously unknown north-south divide in the prevalence of hearing loss among older adults with statistically similar age profiles. So there were several factors, such as socioeconomic and lifestyle factors, that were responsible for this north-south divide, and not the age of the participants. The study received significant media interest, providing a platform to disseminate these groundbreaking findings across various print and online media outlets. Notably, the Telegraph, the iNews paper, Daily Express, and BBC Sounds featured our research, reaching a wide audience and raising awareness about the importance of our discoveries. Furthermore, I enthusiastically engaged in national and international conferences, captivating academic audiences with our research findings, and that was an incredible opportunity to share this work, exchange ideas with colleagues, and foster collaboration within the academic community. Hearing loss has been labeled as something which is more likely to affect the elderly. However, my research showed that our focus should not simply be on the age of older adults, but on factors which impact on people early in life, which, if modified, would reduce hearing loss in older age. To promote this new approach, I organized the Hearing Care for All virtual art gallery. The aim was to engage the general population and promote hearing health during the life course. The art gallery disseminated health messages around hearing loss prevention and hearing health promotion, highlighting that hearing damage can be prevented to a large extent by reducing exposure time and the levels of exposure to noise. You will find the link to the virtual art gallery in the comments of this video, where you can explore the captivating exhibits on both floors. There are 2 floors of exhibits at your own pace. Enjoy the tour. The Hearing Care for All virtual art gallery reached a global audience. And I'm proud that this gallery featured 45 photo entries, visual art, and poems from 15 countries: United Kingdom, Greece, Italy, Spain, Belgium, Poland, South Africa, Kenya, Namibia, India, Rwanda, Uganda, Philippines, Australia, and Mexico. As I said, you can find the link in the comments of the video. Please enjoy. You can explore this gallery at your own pace. Enjoy the tour. The creative activities engaged several audiences and challenged negative ideas and stereotypes about hearing loss in older age. Utilizing art to communicate encouraged people to engage visually and interactively with the virtual gallery project. And until today, more than 3,000 people have visited this gallery. In the comment section of the gallery, several people showed their excitement, praising how it's an awesome way to raise awareness about hearing issues and proving that hearing technology can be trendy. They're totally loving it. In addition, I took the initiative to organize several events aimed at fostering connections among researchers in the community. And during one of these events, I gathered valuable feedback from them, which helped shape the script for a short film promoting updated population statistics. I made sure to involve them as contributors in the film, demonstrating that their input truly matters and can create a meaningful impact. The short film, titled Listen Up, was made possible with funding from Research England, and it's all about spreading the message for a world where everyone can hear and be heard. And I couldn't be more excited about it. In the film, I spiced things up by throwing in a few figures from my paper I showed earlier. It made the statistical findings way more interesting and entertaining. It's all about keeping it engaging, right? You'll find the link to the short film in the comments of the video, but I think we'll have a couple of minutes time to watch it together now.
Listen up. Calling for a world where everyone can hear and be heard. Imagine a world where everyone can hear and enjoy life to the fullest. But for millions of people, this is not the reality. It's not just the ability to hear that's affected, but also work, education, communication, and social life. Hearing loss is the largest potentially modifiable risk factor for dementia, and it's a slippery slope towards depression and other mental health issues. Preventable hearing loss affects more than 5 million older adults in England and costs the economy over £25 billion annually if left untreated. While it used to be considered a typical part of aging, recent studies have shown that there are lifestyle and social factors that can lead to increased risk for hearing loss. For example, exposure to loud noises at work, leisure, or at home can cause irreversible and permanent hearing damage. Shockingly, 1 in 3 men and 1 in 5 women over 50 in England might have hearing loss to the extent that they are unable to hear someone standing an arm's length away. There are also stark inequalities in hearing health between the north and south of the country, which is entirely unfair. More research is needed to identify and address preventable risk factors that contribute to these inequalities.
As you saw in the short film, a major point of my research is how crucial it is to measure and track hearing loss in the general population. There is a link between hearing loss and conditions like diabetes, depression, and dementia. So including hearing health indicators in the public health outcomes framework for consistent monitoring is totally essential. I kicked off a petition a few weeks back to raise awareness about this critical public health issue. And it's a big deal because, as we saw in the short film, it costs the English economy over 25 billion per year in loss of productivity and unemployment. These suggestions are in line with the recommendations by the WHO for member countries, and findings from my work were included in the written evidence I submitted to the UK Parliament, providing evidence for the benefits of quantifying and monitoring the severity of hearing loss at the population level. Sharing my research with the world is an everyday thing for me. You can catch me on various social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. I love keeping the conversation going and connecting with awesome people like you. Let's stay in touch and make some noise about the fascinating world of research. And don't forget to check out my YouTube channel. And there you can catch videos from my public talks and all the exciting activities I've been up to. The aim of this short presentation was to share some cool examples of how you can engage people with health research. Whether it's a simple tweet or a big event, I wanted to inspire you to spread your findings because every action counts. As the quote says, you cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Thanks for watching, and feel free to get in touch with me to share your success with public engagement.